Hey kids, welcome to Hyperspace Hijinx Holocron, the show where we break down just what is happening in the books, comics, and any other non-TV/movie media that takes place during the new High Republic era set 200 years before the Star Wars prequels. We won't go into super detail, but we will go chapter by chapter talking about the major story beats, so you can get the basics. Hopefully this will encourage you to pick up the books or the audiobooks, the comics, and any other media to gain the full experience. If not, that's okay too. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of Hyperspace Hijinx Holocron. Welcome to episode 3 of our breakdown of Light of the Jedi by Charles Soule, the first novel in the High Republic era of Star Wars. While I won't go into detail, I will be going through the story beats, so there will be spoilers ahead. Also, if you're just joining us, make sure you watch the first 2 episodes where we go through chapters 1 through 7. Oh yeah, before we begin, definitely major spoilers, so if you've not read the book, plan on reading the book, then probably don't listen to this. If you are curious about the book or just want me to tell you the whole story, keep going. In Chapter 8, we pick up the story with the Republic cruiser Third Horizon landing on Aguirre City on Hetzel Prime, 65 minutes to impact. Avar Kriss is coordinating the Jedi through the Force. This chapter sort of introduces us to the other Jedi in the area, including Elzar Mann, who is a loner Jedi Knight who came up through the Jedi Order together along with Stellan Gios and Avar Kriss. It also mentions Master Jorah Mali and the Transdoshan Master Skier, who are aboard the Starlight Beacon where Avar was when the call came out. She senses Tayami, who is conveying what Beryaga sensed about the projectiles. She alerts the other Jedi and also informs Admiral Kronara of the Republic Defense Coalition, who is talking with Chancellor Lina So on Holovid from Coruscant about the discovery that people are on board the projectiles, which now adds another rescue mission to their plate. Chapter 9 begins 60 minutes to impact with Loden Greatstorm and his Padawan Bell on Hetzel Prime, who've just encountered a bunch of people trying to evacuate on board a ship that is locked behind the gates of a compound. Master Greatstorm has jumped from the ship and Padawan Bell followed suit. However, Bell still needs practice and is unable to slow himself down. Luckily, Loden is able to slow Bell's descent. Loden then confronts the compound guards and convinces them to let the people in so they can board the ship, allowing them all to escape. However, Marauders attack. Chapter 10 takes us above the fruited moon once again, 50 minutes to impact. Tayami and the other Jedi, along with Joss Arden and his wife, Pika, who are aboard the Longbeam, contemplate how to rescue those on board the ship fragment. Joss comes up with a plan to use strong cables to slow the fragment down with the help of the Jedi. Chapter 11 begins 40 minutes to impact with a group of ships with evacuees who are attempting to escape when a group of new projectiles appear from hyperspace right in their path, destroying them. Avar Kriss, who is aboard the Third Horizon, feels their deaths and is trying to figure out why the Force seems off, as if there is a missing note in the music of the Force. Chapter 12, we rejoin Captain Bright aboard the Longbeam that attempted to save that orbital station. His crew is now trying to save anyone on board that might still be alive. They manage to dock with the station to search for survivors. They find a few that are still alive, but realize the station's reactor has become unstable. They now race to stabilize it long enough to finish their sweep for survivors. Chapter 13 takes us 30 minutes to impact. Bell and Loden confront the Marauders who are aboard speeders. The Marauders attack, and the Jedi are able to deflect their blasters with their lightsabers. But then, the compound guards decide to join and also fire upon the Jedi. Loden then uses the Force to lift up the surviving Marauders and drop them, not high enough to kill them, but enough to take them out of the fight. He then uses the Force to rip the gates open, finally making the compound guards understand that the Jedi chose to try and resolve things peacefully, but if push came to shove, they could have easily taken control of the situation differently. The people then run through the gates and start to board the ship when Loden and Bell sense Avar Kriss. Something was wrong. And this is where we end today's episode. Tune in next week to find out what happens next in the High Republic book, Light of the Jedi by Charles Soule. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And let us know in the comments your thoughts, or if you have any questions about what's happened in the story so far. Take care, everybody, and may the Force be with you.